To recapitalize its dwindling number of basic primary trainer aircraft in its inventory due to retirement of aging assets, the Philippine Air Force has experienced a backlog of training activities for its new pilots, said to be reaching as far as 4 years. With the PAF left only with a handful of SF-260 MPTP trainer aircraft, it has been determined that priority would be given for the procurement of more and newer trainer aircraft. This allowed raising the Basic Trainer Aircraft Acquisition Project, which aims to procure 18 new basic primary trainer turboprop aircraft to increase the number of aircraft in service while replacing retired aircraft that were taken out of service without a replacement coming in to cover their loss. The project is considered to be the first that involves the acquisition of brand new aircraft for the Philippine Air Force under the old AFP modernization program under Republic Act 7898. As part of efforts to modernize the Philippine Air Force, among the requirement that was in need of immediate concern was the dwindling number of basic primary trainer aircraft in its fleet. The PAF is one of the major users of the SIAI Marchetti SF-260 family of light propeller-driven trainer aircraft, and has been using them since the early 1970s with 33 SF-260MP and 16 SF-260W to replace the Beech T-34A Mentor in the training role, and to provide light attack capability to strike units to complement the AT-28 Trojan, respectively. All the SF-260Ws have been retired, while some of the SF-260MPs remain in service, although it remains how many are left. The PAF also ordered another batch of 18 SF-260TP in the training role to replace some of the retired SF-260MPs, with the improved Allison 250-17D turboprop engine, which were delivered starting in mid-1993. Some were transferred to the 15th Strike Wing as light attack aircraft later on to replace the SF-260Ws. With the PAF lacking in sufficient number of SF-260MPs and TPs for training, the PAF has raised a requirement to procure newer training aircraft, preferably sticking to the SF-260 family to take advantage of their experience in the type. As early as 2003, it was already identified by the Philippine Air Force that it requires new trainer aircraft, although funding appears to have been a problem that did not allow them for such requirement to be met. It was only by 2006 that funding commitment has been secured, and the actual funding made available by 2007. This allowed the DND to start a public bidding by early 2007, with the submission and opening of bids held on the 27th of July 2007 with only one bidder, the joint venture of Asian Aerospace Inc. and Alenia Aermacchi SPA, which took over the SIAI Marchetti SF-260 production in Italy. The company offered their latest SF-260FH, which is an improved version of the SF-260TP with the introduction of fuel injection technology as well as improved avionics and cockpit design. Post-qualification inspections were conducted from 23 to the 29th of September 2007 in Milan, Italy, and the DND has released the notice of award in favor of the said company on the 6th of November 2007, and the contract signed by 2008. Part of the deal was the local assembly of the aircraft, which arrived in the Philippines in knockdown kits and assembled by Aerotech Industries Philippines, and delivered all to the Philippine Air Force by April 2011. The aircraft were all tested, and final acceptance and induction to the Philippine Air Force's Air Education and Training Command was made by June 2011, in time for the PAF's anniversary by July. In addition, Aerotech Philippines donated 2 of its 3 SF-260MZs, which the PAF leased from 2002 to 2008 to cover the lack of sufficient training aircraft in its inventory. These were ex-Zambian Air Force that were bought and rebuilt by Aerotech Philippines. The delivery was noted to address the 3 to 4 years training backlog in the PAF.